processional march of the members of the Board of Trustees of Khadija Mohammed Islamic Academy, together of course with our guest of honor. Again, roll out the red carpet for the graduating class of Batch 2022, processional march of our members of the Board of Trustees.
Love is gone, let your love is gone.
Harap sa likod! Harap! Harap sa kanan! Harap! Harap sa likod! Harap! Harap sa kaliwa!
Let us give a round of applause to the pillars of this institution, the faculty members of Khadija Mohammed Islamic Academy.
Comes into reality this day, on the second day of February, here at Khadija Mohammed Islamic Academy. Today, another history slowly unfolds as we Ampuan Sharif, to the woman of substance and great founder and chairman of Board of Trustees, our distinguished guest speaker, the Education Supervisor 2 of Ministry of Education, Basic, Higher and Technical Education, Dr. Sofia Ampuan Sharif.
As mandated by the law, the school policies and standards to their respective degrees. May I have the honor to present the graduates from Bachelor of Elementary Education, major in General Education with Early Childhood Education units. We have 39 candidates from Cluster A. We have 21 candidates from Cluster B. May I also present to you the graduates from the Bachelor of Science in Criminology major in Police Administration. We have 22 candidates from Cluster A. And also, we have 29 candidates from Cluster B. May I present to you the graduates from Bachelor of Office Administration major in Office Management. We have 2 candidates from Cluster A. And lastly, we have 5 candidates from Cluster B. For your final conferment, Madam President. Thank you. Congratulations.
My due respect and courtesy to the founder and chairman of this institution, the ever-supportive mother of Khadija Muhammad Islamic Academy and the Asaf family, no other than our mommy doc, Dr. Sofia Ampuan Sharif, with the presence of our visitor, Municipal Mayor Honorable Hanifa P. Ali, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, ladies and gentlemen, after completed the minimum academic requirements as mandated by the law, school and policy and standards to your respective degrees, by the authority and power vested in me by the founder and chairman of this institution, and as the school president, I hereby confer you graduates. Alhamdulillah and congratulations.
Devoted and dedicated educator, administrator of KMIA, and education supervisor 2 of Ministry of Basic, Higher and Technical Educations. Now, to give you a glimpse of her experience, our guest speaker was doing teaching and supervisory function for more than 25 years. 15 years and counting as education program specialist to education supervisor 2 of the CHED arm. 12 years and counting as panel member or CHED representative of the Higher Education Institution in Armed Masters Program for thesis writing. 20 years and counting as management and academic consultant in private higher education institution of Marawi City. 12 years and counting as regional technical panel members in charge for higher education institutions, education evaluations and assessment. 10 years as public elementary grades 4 teachers from the Department of Education or DEX before. 20 years as PMTC Board of Director, more than 10 years as KMIA founder and chairman, 13 years and counting as a research consultant, 7 years as master program lecturer, 11 years as financer of KMIA Pre-Madrasa, 3 years as preschool teacher, 2 years as volunteer adult teacher, non-formal education, and lastly, 11 years as Quran memorization manager and organizer. Indeed, our speaker is a recipient of various recognition and citation, and to some of her gargantuan achievement, our speaker was recently awarded as exemplary educator and excellent leadership of substance and achievement during the Gintong Parangal 2021 due to her dedication and passion in bringing quality education. She was also awarded as National Awardee as an Outstanding Filipino Educator in Sabray 2020, an International School Awardee in Dubai on Best On-Hands Practice during 2018, a Hero Awardee during Marawi City, an Outstanding Bangsamoro Education Awardee on 2015 by the CHED arm. She also received an international recognitions Muslim NGOs in Community Service on 2012 in Singapore, an outstanding Muslim woman in the Philippines during the 2010 Lanao Folklore, and the most outstanding student awardee during her days in JPI and an ambassador of goodwill. Our speaker was also completed her civil service supervisory developmental courses, and she was also conceptualized, I know that you are familiar with this, and implement some of the learning strategies to help students to be motivated and to improve their academic performance through seminar and guidance counseling by designing the study habit entitled Study Smarter, Not Harder Approach. This approach or these methods introduce to the student on how to memorize in a short period of time the mind mapping and other learning theories on how to improve memory power. Our speaker was also prepared a concept paper on how to orient and to inform students on how they can adjust to their new learning environment setting in college life. This also includes the proper orientations on school policies, vision, mission, principles, and goals. A special citation, of course, on the view on how to become an ideal Muslim student. Now, our speaker before she established KMIA, she is also one of the founding members in charge for the first operations of the Philippine Muslim Teachers College trimestral program in Marawi City on last 2000 to 2003. She also became the first president who filled a 2 years leave without pay from the DEX or Department of Education in order for her to manage and to supervise PMTC, which she produced already the top 5 in licensure board examination for teachers or LET exam during September 2016. She was also been invited both local, national, international as a resource speaker. She is also very active in initiating and reaching out and aiding evacuee center in Mindanao at any instances like natural, man-made calamities, as she organizes and spearheaded several relief operations in various places in the Philippines. To be particular in ARM, and some of her relief operations conducted during the Typhoon Sendong, Yolanda, Maguindanao, and so much more, even during Marawi's siege. Indeed, our guest speaker is an empowered, influencer, and inspiring global teacher. Our speaker also loves to travel to other places, to observe and to learn new knowledge in order to understand more on diversity of faith, races, and culture. In fact, our speaker had visited 25 countries where she can upgrade and reskill her personal and professional growth. She also likes to do research, attend seminars and training, and she is very determined with her advocacy in terms of peace, education, and religion, for she helps and teaches her people to start working with their own dreams. More so, our guest speaker was born at Marawi City and a wife of our late school president, our hero. And I personally noted him as the best regional governor and provincial governor of Lanao del Sur that we never had. My idol, late Agakan Bin Laden Mamundato Sharif. Our speaker also is a loving and amazing mother of 9 equally talented, brilliant, beautiful and handsome children, and a good mother of her grandmother of her 16 beautiful and wonderful kids. And she was also an amazing mother to all of us, to the thousands of students of Khadija Muhammad Islamic Academy. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Dr. Sophia Ampuan Sharif.
Financial accountability, and top rank in lead review of Khadija Muhammad Islamic Academy.
Haji Mustafa Aliharu Kambote with high honor.
Next on the list, we have Sinodine Monina M. High honor, supportive students awardee, top
With high honor, gold medalist active awardee.
come up on stage to receive your medal. Dr. Manong Fahida S. With honor, supportive students awardee.
That I will render my profession with integrity at all times.
Salamat ya Allah di